Assalamualaikum, we are from Group 1 and today we will presenting our Highway Engineering Group project on evaluation and enhancement of road safety features, skid resistant, surface texture depth and drainage efficiency on UiTM Shah Alam campus. Our group consists of SYAZWAN bin Ali ZAKAFRI, Muhammad HAZEEQ bin Muhammad ROSDI, Abdul QAYYUM bin ABDUL JAMIL, ARMAND bin ZAIDI and one NURSARAH SUHAILI binti ALUWI. The objective of this project is to determine the skid resistant value on 3 different road surfaces, smooth, medium and rough surfaces, to measure the surface texture depth for smooth, medium and rough road surfaces, to evaluate the surface drainage across smooth, medium and rough surfaces, and lastly to interpret the results and identify whether the road surface condition is satisfactory against Malaysia and international standards or requires improvement. There are 3 road surfaces were selected, located between Block 1 and Block 2 of the Faculty of Civil Engineering. The first one is smooth surface with finer aggregate, second is medium surface, mix of fine and coarse aggregate, and lastly is rough surface with coarser aggregate.
First test is the skid resistant test. The objective is to determine the skid resistant value on 3 different road surface, smooth, medium and rough surface. The apparatus needed is pendulum skid resistant tester, rubber slider, skid roller and water container. Next, for the procedure, firstly, set up the skid resistant tester and adjust the 3 leveling screws until the bubble is centered in the circle. Next, lower the pivot until the friction foot just contacts the surface over 150 mm. Confirm using the skid ruler. Next, set the maximum swing indicator to the vertical 0 position for calibration. For dry test, release the pendulum arm and record the reading. Next, for wet test, water the test area evenly, then repeat the release and record the reading. Repeat steps 1 to 5 for the medium surface and the rough surface. This is the data analysis that are tabulated in the table. Based on the JKR minimum skid resistance requirement of 46, all 3 road surface meet the standard under both dry and wet conditions. Therefore, the surface can be considered acceptable and safe.
In this section, we will be conducting sand patch tests to measure the surface texture depth for smooth, medium and rough road surface. The apparatus is as listed below. The procedure for sand patch test is by setting up the sand patch test at the selected location. Measure the sand by using measuring cylinder until it reaches 20 ml. Clean the pavement surface using brush. Pour the sand on the pavement surface and carefully spread the sand using rubber pad in circular motion to make a circle shape. Measure the diameter of sand using the ruler for 4 times at different locations to get the average. For both medium and rough road surface. The data obtained is recorded in the form of table by using the texture depth formula. JKR states that surface treatment is suitable for bituminous and concrete pavements with texture depth 0.5 to 2.0 mm. Since all the measured average texture depths are above 0.50 and within this range, all three surfaces are suitable for colored surfacing application in terms of macro texture.
Is outflow meter test. This test is to evaluate the surface dryness across smooth, medium and rough surface. The apparatus used for this test is outflow meter, weight and tap water. To conduct this test, first place the outflow meter on pavement surface. Then fill the water in the outflow meter until it reaches 100 ml. Open the valve and start the stopwatch. Stop the stopwatch once the outflow meter has fully drained. Repeat step 2 and 3 for volume of water to 100 ml, 300 ml and 400 ml. Repeat step 1 until step 4 for both medium and hard surface. For the data analysis, we have tabulated the data to get the average rate of flow for three types of surface, which is smooth, medium and rough. The formula to calculate rate of flow is volume of water divided by final reading. Based on the result, it shows that the rough surface has the highest average flow rate, and it suggests that the rough and medium surface have better micro texture and drainage performance.
Based on the evaluation conducted between Block 1 and Block 2 of the Faculty of Civil Engineering UITM Shah Alam, all three tested pavement surface, which is smooth, medium and rough, show satisfactory road safety performance in terms of skid resistance, texture depth and drainage. The skid resistance result for both dry and wet condition exceeding the JKR minimum requirement of 46. Indicating that the surface are acceptable and have a lower skidding risk. In addition, the sand patch test show average texture depth of 0.88 mm for smooth, 1.34 mm for medium, and 1.71 mm for rough, all above 0.5 mm and within the range stated as suitable for surface treatment application, indicating adequate microstructure for safety enhancement measure. Finally, the outflow meter test confirmed that the rough surface drained water fastest, followed by medium and smooth surface, showing that higher microstructure improve drainage efficiency and support better wet condition safety performance. Although the smooth surface still meets the skid resistance requirement, it shows the lowest drainage efficiency, so it is the best candidate for enhancements such as color or high friction surface to further improve wet weather performance.